Good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Roy and Cali, and it's really been windy and rainy outside. And one of the things that we like to do on a rainy day is just stay inside and have some fun. So that could be watching movies together as a family, or maybe playing a game. And you can see that I have a game here on our table that sometimes our family has played before, and I'm sure we'll be playing again. You probably have several that you play, but one that's pretty fun for all of us, it's this game called Yahtzee. And you see the board here. You have a board and you have these 5 squares, and in this holder are a bunch of dice. And you shake it up and then you roll it out. And you can see that there's numbers on the dice. I think you've all seen dice before. 1, 2, 4, 4, and 6. So what you try to do is you have rules for the game. You get 2 turns to roll any amount of dice that you want. So the first time you roll all 5. And then after that you roll whatever you want to redo. And then you have this score sheet. And you would place what you would like on the score sheet. So for example, one of the things that you need to do is get as many 4s as possible. So I have 2 of them on the first roll, and then, see, I got another one on the second roll. So what I would do is go to this line that says 4s and put my score in. And I got 3 4s, so 4 times 3 is 12. And I would write 12 right in that spot. And then I would go and try to complete the sheet as I went along, but you can never repeat something. So sometimes we mess up in our rolling of the dice and we get a 0 for something. So it's a pretty fun game. It can be pretty frustrating, and it's a lot of cheering and laughing, and that's what makes the game really fun. But it reminds me of the rules that we are called to live by with God. When Jesus was walking the earth and when he was teaching his disciples and people, he was teaching all about love. And love is the biggest rule that we have as people of faith, right? We're called to love God and love one another. And so Jesus gave us the greatest commandment, or really the most important rule to live by. And that's to love God with all your heart, your soul, and your mind, and to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So how can we love God? By praying and talking to God as much as possible, by going to worship and Sunday school and learning more through the Bible, by going to Sunday school and listening to the stories and learning. And then we can practice by loving our neighbor. So taking all that learning and then helping other people, showing them kindness, giving your family a hug, making a card for somebody who's sick, or telling somebody they did a great job at something at school, cheering your teammates on if you're in a sport, or telling somebody what a beautiful painting they did in art class or something. Maybe helping out a neighbor with doing some chores, or even around your house. And then don't forget to love yourself. And that's taking care of yourself. So doing the things that bring you joy, but also being kind to yourself and allowing yourself to be forgiven and for anything that you've done wrong. And ask God to help you and to forgive you and to just keep going and keep trying. So that's kind of like this game Yahtzee, where you get a do-over on the second chance. And that's how God treats us with love and gives us a new day every day. And we always can come to God, and even if we mess up, begin again. That's how much God loves us. So let's go out there with that greatest rule and for love, and to remember to just love as much as we can. God bless you all.